Oh, I did hit the button. Damn. Alright, yeah, Vloggerheads video. Yeah, I have no agenda though. Yeah, got into a fight with YouTube again, so I'm basically doing videos on the website, and so since I'm doing crappy quality videos anyway, I figure I might as well do a Vloggerhead video, right? Yay. No. So anyway, yeah, I did look around. I have just completely forgotten Vloggerheads existed for about a month. I haven't watched anybody's videos. Watched a couple of Arthur's, but that's it. So, sorry. No offense. Not deliberate. Anyway, yeah, so I tried to catch up a little. I watched some of this stuff, and there's a lot of health issues and stuff. Ooh, yuck. No, yeah, no fun there. So Bella, watched her video about not making videos and such, and how great it is to watch movies all day or something. I suppose, but and then Arthur was complaining, just doing the, he does that very well. I mean, he's more grumpy than I am. But anyway, just kind of maligning this whole video-y thing, and yeah, I guess to some extent, yeah, I still see hope in it, just because there is a medium here, and the argument thing is still important to me. So for me, it's I'm trying to find that, trying to capitalize on that somehow. Still haven't figured out how to do that yet, but because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot about life to talk about and work through, and all these people with all these different points of view and stuff. It's it's very unproductive. So some of this stuff needs to kind of be argued out. We need to get some kind of plan here for the human race and all that kind of crap. There's just so much waste, and it's just so sloppy. The whole way this living thing takes place. But yeah, it's all a head game. I mean, and Arthur, you should kind of know that really the game is just to stay out of jail, right? Just find something to do so you don't end up in jail, getting yourself in trouble. But this idea that real life is so wonderful and it's just crying out to us, oh, go live a real experience. Yeah, real experiences generally are kind of lame. Saw a video the other day of a guy, he's having a party at his house, and just even looking at the party gave me a headache. I mean, who cares? I mean, who cares? I mean, just people? Ew, who the hell wants to hang out with them? In real life, they're kind of smelly and vulgar, and they're always doing something irritating. Screw that. And the Bella thing though, yeah, I really like movies. Movies are a great way to waste time. I used to like them more, 20 years ago than I do now. That's sort of irritating. But this might be that, it's the movies are just too same-o or something. Nothing challenges me mentally anymore. I'm not shocked and amazed anymore. It's like when you first saw Apocalypse Now. That shocked me. I mean, it just shocked me. I was watching it. I was like, it was like, it surprised me. I mean, it just, holy shit, I didn't see that coming. You just don't see movies like that anymore. It's like I watched that Avatar thing, and yeah, it's pretty colors and shit, but gee, it's just, it's a nursery rhyme. Nothing. Nothing, chick making a hot sound now and then, but that's about it. Yeah, there's just nothing happening. It's lame helicopters and crap. Anyway, it's besides the point. I was thinking old movies, and my favorite old movie is Dr. Ehrlich's Magic Bullet. I watched that about like 500 times. Well, probably not 500. Probably 100 though. Old Edward G. Robinson movie. And, but it's just funny how some stories just appeal to you. They're just like, it's like going home. You go watch an old movie and it's like going home. It's familiar. You kind of know the characters. You kind of know every line of the script. It's like 12 Angry Men. I actually saw that because it's online for free. It's on YouTube or something. And, yeah, it's just so familiar. It's just like kind of it's kind of a nice place to go visit. I'll go visit the movie because the movie's familiar and it's pretty reliable. It usually does the same thing each time. And yeah, it's interesting how that, happens, and how my own perspective has changed on movies. Like I said, I still like them, but they're just not the same as they used to be. So what else is there? Yeah, but watching them with somebody, yeah, that never really worked for me either. You usually end up talking or something, and so it just kind of screws the whole thing up. And once that starts, it just, so yeah. And and it kind of breaks the get lost in it kind of thing. It's a lot harder to get lost in a movie if you're with somebody, because you just can't do the get lost in the story, just not think about the fact that you're watching something, and instead just absorb the story. So anyway, I was thinking about that, about videos, making videos and stuff, and I was thinking there's got to be, a way to probably make more out of this. So I was thinking about my strengths and weaknesses. I'm really good at thinking on my feet and arguing, but I'm really bad at reading. Some people can just read the screen on their computer and their eyes don't move and they just read their script into the video. I saw a guy doing that today, and it's he's got a lot of, he gets a lot of views on YouTube. It's got I don't know, I guess 15,000 views per video, and he's just reading, and it's just kind of bizarre, but he doesn't even have a great reading voice. He doesn't, it's not like Richard Burton reading or something, and it's just kind of weird. I mean, it's not that he doesn't write the stuff pretty well, but it's still just kind of a lame video. And it's almost like the person's talking too fast when they're reading to get to absorb the content. There's no, there's none of this important, little crap in there to give you a little distraction. Yeah, but see, that's not a strength of mine. I just can't do that. Because part of me says, I'd almost like to do a performance video, like a one-man show, take some kind of story and just incorporate it into some sort of one-man video show thing. We just sort of, read the dialogue out of a movie or do something out of some story and kind of just put it into a video with a little bit of mood and maybe a couple of edits and simple stuff, and kind of tell a story or create some sort of little bit of drama there, a little bit of intrigue and interest in what's going to happen next kind of thing. But I've never got, it probably takes effort and work, and not me. But yeah, I got to head in that direction, because I have sort of stagnated. I'm sort of the, whatever I am. I've said it all, basically. And now it's just saying it all different ways. And they're all too samey, so I got to do something different. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Just wondering what my next move is. Because I do feel like I need to do a transition thing. I need to take it to some other level, as they say. Consolidate it. Because I was looking, I have this book videos. I'll post a link to it wherever you post links. Yeah, below. On the website, and it just kind of goes through the whole thing from start, evolution, right to the end, which is, it's all kind of a rigged game. This desire mechanism is kind of futile. I mean, if you get what you want, you're going to want more the next day. It's, it is kind of a dead end. The whole game doesn't do anything. It just burns a lot of humans, just uses them up. A lot of horror mixed in, and it's just kind of dismal. But anyway, those are pretty good videos, though. I mean, it just kind of tells the whole story. So once you've told the story, it's like my job is done here, and I should be moving on to the other planet or something. It's like this is it. You're stuck here, And I'm stuck not being terribly fascinated by my fellow human beings, and not terribly. I mean, I don't even find their movies all that interesting anymore, which is kind of, you're kind of in trouble then. So yeah, you know. So anyway, I'm just in that weird kind of spot, like, I don't know. And I was kind of thinking this last storm, I was figuring the roof would fall down and crush me, and that'd be it anyway, so I'd be liberated. But it turned out just to be all kind of like hail. So it's like 4 inches of sleet came down. So that's pretty good. It didn't do the freezing rain thing too heavily. I mean, there's some, but not enough to, destroy the world here. But anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, so that's probably enough of a video. Vloggerhead video. Yeah, hey, how y'all doing and such. And, no need to answer rhetorical kind of a gesture. Yeah, I mean, once I come back and look around, I sort of remember it, and I sort of miss you a little bit. But frankly, yeah, you probably didn't miss me either. But it's okay. I won't take it personally either. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at that. So no real subject. Not really. I like to have subjects. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know it's going to pick up something to make it a subject, but that's cheating, so I won't do that. So anyway, okay. So till next time, whenever that'll be, who the hell knows? I have no idea. I'll have to think on it. Yeah, I'm sitting in these different stupid chairs, like some kind of Chinese chair or something. It's supposed to be good for your posture, but this damn cat keeps stealing my chair. I mean, it's got this, it was fine. We had this whole thing worked out for 2 months, while the cat's indoors in the winter. And everything's been fine, and then all of a sudden it decides it wants to sleep in my chair. It's really unfair. Anyway. So yeah, that's part. Maybe that's my whole problem. I'm in the wrong chair, so that's got me feeling awkward and uncomfortable. Yeah, that's. So never mind. Yeah.